All right, guys, welcome to Friday.
That's right, it's Friday in this Woo-hoo-hoo!
What he said. It's Friday, but we got to start with some headlines.
All right. Here are the headlines, ladies and gentlemen, so pay attention and listen closely.
There'll be a test afterwards. Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go.
turn for hearing it.
All right, 10 harsh realities of rewatching Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom 39 years later.
A lot of heart ripping. Just a lot of heart ripping.
Some heart ripping going on. But the heart ripping part, the biggest reality is we'll never have anything as good as that again. That was some outstanding filmmaking. Now, there is some parts that are like,
there's some parts that definitely, between that film and Gremlins, it led to the creation of the PG-13 rating.
Yes. Really good show, but very much an end of an era of some pretty fantastic filmmaking there. So, all right, moving along to another film. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon Part 1 sets a limited 70mm theatrical run in 4 major cities ahead of the Netflix release. That is a lot, but Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon, it's a Star Wars Part 1. Guess what?
It's not in this area.
It's not in this area. Yeah, sorry.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see it, you're gonna have to be one of those cities where it is playing, because it is not playing in Modesto, Turlock, or anywhere here.
LA is the closest one. Sorry, dudes.
Yeah.
And dudettes. Moving right along. Gary the goat wreaks havoc at farm and lets 2 horses escape. Oh. Dang it, Gary.
My bad.
Jeez. Put your tongue back in your mouth and go help get that horse back. Jeez. Gary the goat.
I see.
Do you know Gary? Not client.
Yeah. No worries. I don't assume you're talking about the dude that looks like Gary Sinise or the other guy.
No. All right, so what do we talk about on Fridays, Austin?
Well, in another universe, we'd probably be talking about pastries, but we're not talking about pastries. We are talking about movies.
Another universe? You mean just in 10 minutes we'll be talking about pastries? I love pastries. All right, so yeah, we're going to talk about movies. Movies come out in the theaters. That's my big thing. So,
listen to what Carl has to say about movies that are coming out in the theater, because, well, if you support your movie theaters, guess what? They'll keep being around. Oh. Movies will still come to them, and you'll have a nice big screen to watch it on.
Yes, it's very cool. The good sound system. I love a good sound system in a movie theater. Nothing burns my butt more when I go to a movie theater and there's like a crackling speaker or the sound's not right. That just infuriates. I get my money back. Seriously. But go see movies in theaters. It's rare. It's super rare. They check those all the time and they do really good. So here we go. New movies coming out in the movie theater. We have a really good one coming out today, the 10th, Friday the 10th, which is The Marvels.
Carol Danvers, prodigal child of the Milky Way.
Nick Fury, my favorite one-eyed man of intrigue.
How goes it out there?
Cold, no air, space.
The Marvel Universe is coming back with some Avenger-type stuff, but this is The Marvels. This is Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, who is, guess what she's going to do?
She's going to be blonde?
Well, she's going to be blonde, and she's going to save the universe!
Yeah, pretty much.
That's basically the storyline. I don't know the exact storyline. I'm sure there's a ton of like Easter eggs and all these hidden things that'll tell possible stories of other movies and other things that might go on, might not go on. Whatever. It'll be a good movie. It'll be entertaining. It'll be fun.
It'll be a fun little popcorn film for you all to go watch.
Absolutely. And with the cooling weather and stuff like that, just like when it's hot in the summertime, it's cool to go see the blockbusters. It's cool inside. But here, it's like cold outside now. Now you go to the movie theater, you warm up a little bit, stay dry. It's raining.
Yeah, plus it's a movie that's meant for theaters, meant to be in a theater because, well, if it's meant for streaming, then it's not going to be the biggest budget in the world. It's meant specifically to be in a theater. So
they make those films to be seen on a big screen, to experience that feeling when they're that big. And then the sound, they specifically design the sound in movies for the theater sound. The way a theater sounds is how they create the sound. So it's when you watch it on your TV at home, it's good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, especially if
it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same, even if you have the best sound system.
Yeah, even if you buy one of those really expensive home theater systems, you'll get close, but it's still not the same. So that's the movie in the theater, The Marvels. It is PG-13, so you can go check that one out. That's in theaters today. Go see that over the weekend if you'd like. Otherwise, if you're going to stay home and watch some TV and watch some shows, Austin here has got a good one for you.
All right.
This time of year.
All right, ladies and germs. Well, first off, YouTube. I do it. It's Ace Hagar Jedi Master. Go check it out. You'll see movie reviews or whatever I've got cooking in the pot.
All right.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, from 1955, from MGM, starring Gene Kelly, Donald O'Connor, and Debbie Reynolds, singing in the rain.
Singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, we're happy again. We'll walk down the lane with a happy refrain and singing, just singing in the rain.
Yes, this
Now,
is a show.
What is the plot of Singing in the Rain? Well, it basically is...
Let me guess. It's to sing in the rain.
well, sort of, but also it's about this. It's also about these actors and film crew that are basically trying to make a movie, especially when sound starts to become popular following the release of The Jazz Singer in 1927. So really, it's about trying to get the movie made and trying to incorporate sound into said film in order to get it out there. And it's actually really good. It's the music numbers are very well designed and well shot. It's very colorful. Like, this was 1955, mind you, so it was gorgeous set designs back then. There were some big stuff, and MGM put a lot of money into all this in order to make it pop, because, well, back then most movies, they were very grand experiences. Again, something meant for the theater, and something that when we saw it on our TV screens at home, we got the same feeling. And it's just the singing's great, the music's great, and it's very funny too. Like, there's Donald O'Connor's Make Him Laugh song number. It's hilarious because he goes all in with this physical comedy, and it's great stuff. There's also some great lines. There's great performances from Gene Kelly and Donald O'Connor and Debbie Reynolds, along with some other great performances here and there, including Rita Moreno in one of her earliest roles before appearing in stuff like West Side Story and many other films, including The Four Seasons, which is a comedy that my grandparents like. And yeah, it's just a really good movie, really colorful. It's a very happy movie to put on, and it's perfect for this type of season because, well, it's fun for the whole family, and you can put it on, and then you'll feel happy.
Yes, Singing in the Rain. It is lighthearted. It is fun. Got a lot of music in it. The dialogue is great. There's some great writing in it. The cool thing about the old movies, especially ones like this, is because they didn't have all the special effects and acting was, really not what it is today. Not in terms of the quality, but it was just different. You can get away with being a not very good actor today. Back then, you really had to be a good actor. You had to really know what you're doing. And the writing and stuff, it was way more intense than it is today. So the quality is very, very high. Even though it was shot a long time ago, the quality is very good. This is one of those shows, too, where it's like, it's just kind of, it's like going to school. There's certain books you just have to read.
Yes.
It's just, this is one of those movies you just have to see. And maybe it's not your total thing, but once you see it, you're like, oh, okay, it's not my thing, but I get it. It was good. And it was interesting. It was different. So,
yeah.
Singing in the Rain. Go check it out. You can probably, did you say you could? Oh, no. You could probably find it on YouTube. Yes. Probably rent it for like $2-3.
Yeah, then you could also find it on Max. And, well, this is something I advocate personally because I support physical media releases. You can probably find it on DVD or Blu-ray. And it's probably fairly cheap. You can find it at Mad Monk down by the Venture Mall. Or you could probably find it on Amazon for like fairly cheap.
Probably find it at Walmart. Walmart still has a DVD and Blu-ray.
Yeah,
section.
they still got something like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, go check out Singing in the Rain, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good suggestion. All right, well, you guys are thinking about that for something to do this weekend. Let's do our Back in the Bearded. Should we go Back in the Bearded Past?
Yeah, let's go back in the period past because I like that one.
Okay, Back in the Bearded Past.
Yeah, he's gonna take it back to the past.
Hey, everybody, it's Friday, sports history, the weekend, the World Series, NFL football, Thanksgiving's, just a couple weeks away, Thanksgiving football, it's football, and food. All right, let's go back to the Beard Cast with Zach, and let us start right here in football. We have a record NFL crowd in 1957 at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, LA. 102,000 people crammed into the stadium to watch LA come away with a 37-24 victory over the San Francisco 49ers. Steve, your guys lost in 1957 to the Rams. Check out, and of course, you can look at the stats and go back and look at it. Also, in that same year, on that same day, the longest fumble return, Cleveland Municipal Stadium. So same day, obviously. Don Paul sets a club record when he scooped up a fumble and took it 89 yards to help the Browns shut out the Pittsburgh Steelers 24-0. We have on this day Kaiser Stadium, or the Kezar Stadium in San Francisco, California. It still stands. The 49ers used to play there. On this day, 1963, Dandy Don Meredith, Dandy was his nickname, you guys. The Dallas Cowboys passed for 460 yards and 3 scores, but the Cowboys, they fell short. They lost 31-24 to the San Francisco 49ers, and there you go, man. That's a lot of yardage to take a loss with. Let's move forward a little bit here and get to Kozar's long streak. Bernie Kosar, the sidearm gunslinger out of Miami, throws his NFL record, actually. He ends his NFL record of 308 passes without an interception. That's really, really, really impressive. Also, too, Marino really is Dan the Man. I talked about Dan the Man a couple weeks ago out of Pitt. On this day, he is surpassed in 1996. On this day, he surpassed the 50,000 career yards mark in a 37-13 win over, yeah, you got it, Clayton's Colts. And the toss that hit the milestone was a 36-yarder to O.J. McDuffie. O.J. McDuffie was a wide receiver out of Penn State. I know way too much about that stuff, guys. I'm a dork. During the second quarter of the contest, he also reached his 4,000th completion, which was another NFL first, with his 10th completion of the game. And here we are. Let's wrap it up today with this one. Wide receiver Isaac Bruce, November 10th, 1972. He was born this day. He went on to go to 4 Pro Bowls. He, at the time, in his second season as a Ram, he had over 119 catches for 1,700 yards, which is just impressive. He retired as the Rams' all-time leader in receptions, receiving yards from scrimmage. In 1999, he was an All-Pro, and he played in 4 Pro Bowl games. He was the first player in NFL history to have 3 games over 170 yards. As a member of the Greatest Show on Turf, which was when the Rams, Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, when they beat the Titans in the Super Bowl, he caught 6 catches in that game over 160 yards, and he was inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame in 2020. Well-deserved, Isaac. You guys enjoy your sports this week and have a good one.
Very good. Thank you for going back in the past. Now we have to do the
National Day with I think it's what's going on in the area with Gabrielle, I think.
Yeah.
One of those things.
Yeah. All right, here you go.
George, thank you so much for visiting us here in Modesto. Thanks for coming. morning, everybody. Here we are. Friday. Yeah, weekends. Yeah. Oh, and it's what kind of weekend? It's a holiday weekend. It's always on the 11th. Veterans Day. So it falls on a Saturday this year. So I know there's lots of different things going around, lots of different parades. The Modesto Parade's going to happen at 9 a.m. and it's going to go from, I think, Needham, that way. And they're going to have food and all kinds of different things around the parade route and stuff like that. So that would be kind of a cool thing to come out and do and support the veterans. I know there is, I'm pretty sure there's something going on in Oakdale too, but look you're all on your phone all the time when you're not supposed to be. Why don't you look up something exciting like that? Something to do, something to go see. Support a vet. Go see something that stands for a vet. Also opening up this weekend, which I know it sounds early, but a lot of people start using them and start decorating them. Duarte's is open now that you can go out and get your poinsettias. Or some people say it poinsettia, which is the correctest, the bestest way to say it. Poinsettia. We learned that too over the last few years, the correct way of saying it. So go out and see the parade. Go out and shake a hand of a vet. Tell them how much we appreciate what they've done for our freedom. So, a little something's going around this weekend. So, you got a family member? Call them up and thank them. Thank them for serving our country. Everybody have a great weekend.
George, thank you so much for visiting us here in Modesto. Thanks for coming.
Hey everyone, it's Isaiah here for first November special memes. Well, I don't have any kind of special ones, but here's a funny one for all of you. When you realized that Appa could talk and you're so shocked that you were so speechless.
You've got to take care of yourself. You can't go on like this.
All right, that is it. That is Friday, everybody.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That was Friday, and we'll see you next time with whatever we've got next. I'll
see you next time with whatever we got next.
Yeah, and there's a live that's sometime around like 1 p.m. So
1 o'clock live. Today is Instant Live Instant Trivia, 1 o'clock on YouTube. Yes, we are still doing the same one. The new one will be here in maybe January.
Yeah, it'll be here by 2029.
It better be sooner than that. Oh wait, got the wrong ones. All right, guys, have a great Friday. We'll see you YouTube Live 1 o'clock. Otherwise, have a great weekend.
Sayonara.
Take care.